This is an architectural evidence of the oldest winemaking tradition. While the narrative surrounding this artifact is captivating, my intent here is to shift your focus to the restoration and reconstruction work vividly captured in this picture. Despite many missing fragments, we possess a perception of the full, comprehensive picture. It evokes a sense that as we uncover the absent pieces, we shall effortlessly fill in the gaps, connecting the fragments to complete the puzzle and mosaic. Why do we have this attitude? It significantly revolves around the vision and projection. The essence of history lies within our present attitude and our vision for the future. Permit me to cite Victor Hugo. Quelle histoire? Un écho du passé dans l'avenir, un reflet de l'avenir.
What is history? The reflection of the future on the past on the future.
Reflection of the future on the past. Indeed, the essence of history lies within our present attitude and our vision for the future. The past is not dormant. It pulsates with potential, learning for the attention of the young generation. This observatory represents a space free of concealed queries and questions.
Il y a là toutes sortes de questions. Le thème de la conférence porte sur les jeunes qui ne s'intéressent pas à l'histoire ou à l'enseignement de l'histoire. Or, je crois que ce sujet-là est prometteur pour les jeunes, nous l'avons vu. Si nous percevons l'histoire comme une force qui nous inspire, qui nourrit ce récipient, eh bien, ses bénéfices sont sans limite. Mais toutes les leçons que nous tirons de l'histoire sont parfois décourageantes. Permettez-moi d'évoquer un autre grand penseur, Friedrich Hegel, was die Erfahrung erlebt.
Völker und Regierungen niemals etwas aus der Geschichte gelernt und nach Lehren gehandelt haben. What experience and history teach is this, that people and governments never have learned anything from history or acted on its principles. Now, as multiple crises unfold, one after another, wars and war crimes inflicting untold human suffering, despair saturates our minds. Didn't we solemnly pledge never again? As the vision of peace and liberty blurs, history risks becoming the ashes of the past. In this momentum, the History Teaching Observatory of the Council of Europe serves as the ideal space for the metamorphosis of history teaching, wherein we explore its empowering capacity rooted in fundamental human rights, conventional values, and a harmonious vision of the future, the shared future. During the inaugural session of the History Teaching Conference last year, I narrated the abolition of the death penalty in the 12th century of Georgia. This historical fact, archived and research, awaited its moment in the future. When the Council of Europe opened its doors to Georgia, our historians seized upon these historical facts to bolster arguments for an effective moratorium and the eventual abolition of capital punishment, in alignment with the Council's 1997 recommendation. Now this narrative, in the context of resurging debates in Europe contemplating the introduction of the death penalty, will serve to advocate global capital punishment abolition through forthcoming educational youth programs crafted by the Secretariat in the Council of Europe. As the chair of the GRC, Rapporteur Group for Culture, Education, Youth, Sport and Environment, our dedicated focus is on actualizing the principles and objectives outlined in the historic 2023 Reykjavik Declaration of the Council of Europe. Recently, we convened an education ministerial and endorsed the citizenship education strategy. Strong vision for youth amid an era marked by disruption, multiple crises, and rapid technological advancements. Now, I take this moment to implore member states, in my capacity as a chair of GRC, to unite within the History Teaching Observatory. We must synergize the potency of our shared history for the peaceful and sustainable future of forthcoming generations. Failure to do so might enable those inclined towards conflict to easily deceive and manipulate. The proliferation of new technologies has amplified the potency of propaganda, rendering the detection of disinformation, manipulation, of falsehood a complex endeavor. Yet, with critical thinking and a collectively shared optimistic vision, it remains an achievable feat. In this juncture, where we coexist with our past, within this time and space, the responsibility rests solely upon us, upon all of us. If we wait until the dark descends, we gaze upwards and we witness the live scene of the past. Stars that no longer exist, yet their spectral light perseveres to illuminate our presence. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And without any waiting, I will directly give the word to Vesna Kos, Ambassador and Head of the Delegation of the European Union to the Council of Europe. Floor is yours.